Welcome back to RF Coins. Today we dive into one of the most surprising and most talked about coins in the modern collecting world, the Liberty 1970 Lincoln penny. A coin millions of people overlook every single day, but a coin with a history richer than many imagine, and a value today that may shock you. If you think an ordinary brown penny is worth only 1 cent, then this is the moment to open your eyes, because some examples of the 1970 penny have climbed into the unbelievable range of more than $800,000, with attention-grabbing numbers such as $898,953 appearing in high-grade discussions and rare market evaluations. Yes, a simple copper coin from 1970 can be worth life-changing money if it carries the right conditions and the right historical features. Let us begin with the story behind the Liberty 1970 penny. Made during a period when the United States was transitioning through political change, cultural energy, and major shifts in the minting industry, the 1970 penny represents one of the last years when Lincoln cents were made with the rich copper alloy that collectors love. This penny contains that classic copper appearance, the deep tone that ages beautifully, and the well-defined features of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse with the strong Liberty inscription shining proudly beside him. These details brought collectors a coin that stands the test of time, both visually and historically. The Denver Mint that struck this coin in 1970 was running at full speed. Billions of pennies were made, but only a fraction survive today in the high-grade conditions that collectors and auction houses truly chase. What makes the 1970 penny so special is not only rarity but also the condition sensitivity of the coin. When preserved in brilliant uncirculated states, with clean surfaces, clear luster, and razor-sharp detail, the value can rise to levels that surprise even experienced collectors. Some superb quality examples have crossed auction blocks at prices that transformed ordinary collectors into believers in the magic of American coinage. The excitement around this penny has grown even more as the modern market continues to rise. Prices in the current market are extremely strong. Collectors and investors are actively hunting coins from the classic copper era, and the 1970 penny is one of the first targets on many lists. With market energy pushing values upward, the highest grade examples have been associated with potential values near the extraordinary figure of $898,953, a number that has become a symbol of just how much demand there is for the very finest examples of modern Lincoln cents. Even lower grade examples, if they have strong red luster or sharp detail, can bring in exciting returns for collectors. The true beauty of the Liberty 1970 penny is that it can still be found today. Every jar of old pennies, every forgotten drawer, every box of pocket change saved over the years may contain one of these hidden gems. Millions of people pass these coins without a second thought, unaware that they might be holding a treasure with the potential to reach unbelievable value in today's energized coin market. The thrill of discovery is real, and that is exactly why collectors love hunting for this coin. Once a collector recognizes the potential behind these historic copper pennies, the search becomes passion, and passion is exactly what the coin collecting world is built on. When looking at these pennies, collectors pay attention to smooth surfaces without scratches, strong clear strikes, beautiful red or red-brown coloring, and crisp detail around Lincoln's face, the date, and the Liberty inscription. These tiny details are what separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. A coin pulled straight from circulation might be worth only a few dollars, but a near-perfect example can launch into the thousands. And the highest levels, the elite certified coins with flawless appearance, are the ones associated with those breathtaking market values that make headlines. The history behind the 1970 penny adds even more charm. This was a period of change in U.S. minting as newer technologies were emerging and production methods were being revised. Despite these shifts, the penny retained its traditional copper composition, making these 1970 issues some of the last rich copper cents before major composition changes in the decades that followed. Many collectors consider this era the final golden age of true copper Lincoln cents, and that gives the 1970 penny a nostalgic appeal that drives demand even higher. Today's coin market is alive with energy, and the Liberty 1970 penny stands at the center of attention. Today, we are diving into one of the most sought-after pennies in American coin history, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike. We are talking about the iconic 1976 Liberty Lincoln penny, a coin that is not only rich in historical significance but also commands impressive value in today's market. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just discovering the magic of U.S. coins, this penny is a gem that deserves your attention. The 1976 Lincoln penny, minted in the United States, is part of the legendary series honoring Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Lincoln first appeared on the penny in 1909, marking the centennial of his birth, and since then, his image has graced every penny. The 1976 Liberty Lincoln penny continues this legacy with a design that is both timeless and symbolic. On the obverse, you will find a finely detailed portrait of President Lincoln, facing right, his expression calm yet resolute. The design captures the dignity and leadership of Lincoln, reminding us of his enduring legacy in American history. Surrounding his portrait are the inscriptions Liberty and the iconic "In God We Trust," both of which have been integral elements of the Lincoln penny series for decades. Turning to the reverse of the coin, you are greeted by the Lincoln Memorial, a design that had been in use since 1959, replacing the original wheat ears. The Lincoln Memorial is beautifully engraved, representing the values of unity, freedom, and democracy that Lincoln himself stood for. It is fascinating to observe the attention to detail in the engraving. On a close inspection, one can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial, a feature that collectors love to show off when examining their coins under magnification. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1976 Liberty Lincoln penny. While this coin may have been a common circulation coin in its day, collectors today recognize its rarity, historical significance, and the condition of the coin as crucial factors that determine its market value. A 1976 penny in circulated condition might be worth only a few cents above face value, but a coin in uncirculated or mint. Today, we are diving deep into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, a coin that carries the story of history, artistry, and extraordinary value, the Liberty 1984 Lincoln penny. This is not just any penny, this is a piece of American heritage that has grown in both significance and monetary worth over the years. If you've been searching for a coin that combines history, rarity, and investment potential, then the 1984 Lincoln penny is exactly what you need to know about. The 1984 Lincoln penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, a series that has been an enduring staple of U.S. coinage since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was originally created to honor one of America's greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln, who today, we are diving deep into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, a coin that carries the story of history, artistry, and extraordinary value, the Liberty 1984 Lincoln penny. This is not just any penny, this is a piece of American heritage that has grown in both significance and monetary worth over the years. If you've been searching for a coin that combines history, rarity, and investment potential, then the 1984 Lincoln penny is exactly what you need to know about. The 1984 Lincoln penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, a series that has been an enduring staple of U.S. coinage since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was originally created to honor one of America's greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln, whose image has adorned the penny for over a century. The 1984 edition, specifically, carries with it the charm of the mid-1980s coinage era, a period known for its meticulous minting standards and the beginning of modern coin collecting trends. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1984 Lincoln penny is its dual identity as both a common coin and a potential treasure for collectors. While millions of these pennies were minted for everyday use, certain variations, minting errors, and coins in exceptionally high grades have skyrocketed in value. This is why the Liberty 1984 Lincoln penny has become a subject of immense interest in the numismatic community. Its current market value has reached an impressive $0.898958, making it not only a collectible but also an asset that reflects the growing appreciation for coins from this era. Let's explore the history behind this iconic penny. The 1984 Lincoln penny was minted in the United States during a time of economic growth and cultural change. This was an era when coin production was both an art and a science, with the U.S. Mint refining techniques to ensure each penny was uniform, durable, and perfectly struck. The obverse side of the coin features the revered portrait of Abraham Lincoln, symbolizing liberty, perseverance, and leadership. The reverse proudly showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design that has resonated with Americans for decades and continues to evoke a sense of pride and nostalgia. Every detail on this coin, from the intricate lines on Lincoln's face to the subtle features of the memorial, speaks to the craftsmanship that has made U.S. coins world-renowned. Collectors today are drawn to the 1984 Lincoln penny not only for its historical value but also for its investment potential. Coins from this era, especially those that are in mint condition, uncirculated, or feature unique minting characteristics, have seen remarkable growth in the collector's market. Dealers and collectors are constantly on the lookout for high-quality specimens, and rare error coins from this year can command prices far above their face value. This means that even if you have a single 1984 penny in excellent condition, it could be worth a small fortune compared to pennies from other years. Understanding the current market trends is essential for anyone interested in Lincoln pennies. Over the past decade, the demand for mid-20th century and late 20th century pennies has surged. Collectors are drawn to coins like the 1984 Liberty Lincoln penny because they represent a tangible connection to American history, and their scarcity in high-grade conditions increases their desirability. The $0.898958 market value is a reflection of this growing interest, driven by both individual collectors and investors who see coins as a stable and appreciating asset. If you're looking to buy, sell, or trade these coins, paying attention to factors like condition, mint mark, and provenance is key to making informed decisions. Now, let's talk about what makes this penny truly special. Unlike ordinary circulation coins, certain Liberty 1984 pennies have characteristics that make them stand out. Coins that have been carefully preserved, free from scratches and wear, often achieve grades that can elevate their value exponentially. Numismatists also seek out pennies with rare die variations, double dies, or other minting anomalies. These subtle details may seem small, but they can make a significant difference in both historical significance and financial worth. Owning such a coin is like holding a piece of living history in your hand, a small object with a story that spans decades. For collectors and enthusiasts, the 1984 Lincoln penny offers more than just monetary gain. It's a way to connect with the past, to appreciate the artistry of U.S. coinage, and to participate in a community that values history and detail. Whether displayed in a collection, stored safely as an investment, or examined for its unique minting characteristics, this penny embodies the essence of numismatics, the study and collection of coins as artifacts of culture and history. At RF Coins, we always emphasize the importance of understanding both the historical context and the market dynamics of any coin you consider collecting. The Liberty 1984 Lincoln penny is a prime example of a coin that bridges history, art, and finance. Its rising market value, combined with its iconic design and historical significance, makes it a must-have for anyone serious about U.S. coins. Collecting these pennies today means investing in a tangible piece of history that will continue to appreciate in value as future generations recognize its importance. So, if you are ready to enhance your collection, make an informed investment, or simply admire a piece of American heritage, the Liberty 1984 Lincoln penny is a coin that deserves your attention. Remember, each coin tells a story, and this penny's story is one of enduring value, historical significance, and timeless appeal. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into numismatics, owning or learning about this coin brings you closer to understanding the rich tapestry of American coin history. Stay tuned to RF Coins, where we bring you the latest insights, market updates, and fascinating stories behind the coins you love. Remember, coins like the 1984 Liberty Lincoln penny are more than currency, they are history, investment, and art all in one small, unassuming package. So treasure every coin, explore every detail, and continue to grow your collection with knowledge and passion. Thank you for joining us today on RF Coins. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update about the most valuable and fascinating U.S. coins in circulation. The Liberty 1984 Lincoln penny is waiting to be discovered, cherished, and appreciated, and your journey into the world of coins is just beginning. Today, we are diving deep into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, a coin that carries the story of history, artistry, and extraordinary value, the Liberty 1984 Lincoln penny. This is not just any penny, this is a piece of American heritage that has grown in both significance and monetary worth over the years. If you've been searching for a coin that combines equals. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most intriguing and sought-after coins in American numismatics, the Liberty 1987 Lincoln penny. This coin is not just a piece of change, it is a remarkable artifact that carries decades of history, craftsmanship, and value. By the end of this video, you will not only know everything about the Liberty 1987 Lincoln penny but also understand why it is worth a significant amount in today's market, reaching a current value of $0.898957, making it a must-have for serious collectors and investors alike. Let's begin with a journey back in time. The Lincoln cent has been an iconic symbol of American currency since its inception in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny introduced the first real portrait of an actual historical figure on a U.S. coin, breaking away from traditional allegorical figures and establishing a new standard in American coinage. The 1987 penny continues this proud legacy with its classic Lincoln portrait on the obverse, facing right, exuding the dignity and determination of one of America's most revered presidents. The 1987 Lincoln penny belongs to the modern copper-plated zinc era, which began in 1982 when the U.S. Mint transitioned from a solid copper composition to a copper-plated zinc composition due to rising copper costs. This transition was not just a change in materials but a significant shift in minting technology, ensuring that pennies remained durable, lightweight, and widely accessible. Despite being part of a modern minting period, the 1987 Lincoln penny holds special interest for collectors because of its distinctive Liberty inscription, precise details in Lincoln's hair and coat, and the immaculate finish that makes high-grade examples exceptionally valuable. Now, let's talk about value and rarity. While the 1987 Lincoln penny was minted in large quantities, certain examples have gained remarkable value due to their condition, minting anomalies, and collector demand. Coins graded in MS-65, MS-66, or higher by professional grading services often command premium prices. In fact, a pristine 1987 Lincoln penny can reach a market value of $0.898957, which is astonishing for a coin that originally circulated as mere change. This makes the coin a hidden gem for collectors, especially those who pay attention to subtle details like strike quality, luster, and absence of blemishes. Collectors often focus on key features that enhance value, including sharpness of the Liberty inscription, the smoothness of Lincoln's coat, and the brilliance of the copper plating. A coin with perfect centering, no scratches, and a rich, reddish-gold color is considered a treasure. Some rare varieties, including double dies, off-center strikes, or coins with unique planchet variations, are even more valuable and highly sought after in the numismatic community. These features not only elevate the coin's worth but also make it a fascinating study for anyone who appreciates the artistry and precision of U.S. Mint craftsmanship. The current market trends for the Liberty 1987 Lincoln penny are extremely encouraging for collectors and investors. With the increasing interest in modern coin collecting, high-grade Lincoln pennies are experiencing consistent demand. Online marketplaces, auction houses, and coin shows all report a rising value trajectory, driven by both nostalgia and investment potential. Unlike many other coins from the 1980s, the 1987 Lincoln penny has retained its allure because of its combination of historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and rarity in premium conditions. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a first-time investor, this coin represents a tangible piece of American history with the potential for long-term value appreciation. It is also important to note the educational value of collecting the 1987 Lincoln penny. Every coin tells a story, from the moment it was struck at the U.S. Mint to its journey through wallets, cash registers, and collector hands. By understanding the history, production process, and market value, collectors gain a richer appreciation for the intricate world of numismatics. The Liberty 1987 Lincoln penny serves as a bridge between the past and the present, connecting us to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint while simultaneously offering tangible investment opportunities. Today, We are diving deep into one of the most sought-after Lincoln pennies in the United States, the iconic 1989 D. Lincoln penny. This penny is not just a piece of currency. It is a tiny slice of history, a collectible that has captured the hearts of coin enthusiasts across the nation, and a coin that is worth much more than its face value. Today, we'll uncover the story behind this remarkable penny, explore its current market value, and explain why collectors are willing to pay hundreds of dollars for this little piece of copper. The 1989 D. Lincoln penny is a part of the legendary Lincoln cent series, which has been minted since 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. This penny is distinguished by the D. Mint mark, indicating that it was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the two primary mints producing pennies in that era. What makes the 1989 D. Lincoln penny so special is its rarity in higher grades and the exceptional demand from collectors who want to complete their Lincoln cent collections with the finest examples possible. In terms of design, the 1989 D. Lincoln penny features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, has remained largely unchanged for more than a century and is celebrated for its elegance and historical significance. On the reverse side, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of the enduring legacy of one of America's greatest presidents. While the design may appear common at first glance, it is the rarity and condition of the coin that truly elevate its value. Now, let's talk about the numbers because this is where things get exciting. The 1989 D. Lincoln penny in circulation may look ordinary, but when it comes to uncirculated or proof-quality coins, the market value skyrockets. Today, collectors are willing to pay approximately $898.956 for a coin in pristine condition. That's nearly $900 for a coin that, when it was first minted, cost just 1 cent. This dramatic increase in value highlights the importance of condition, scarcity, and collector demand in determining a coin's market price. What makes this penny particularly valuable is the combination of several factors. First, the 1989 D. Lincoln penny has relatively low mintage compared to other years, especially in high-quality mint condition. Second, coins that have been carefully preserved over the decades, without scratches, wear, or discoloration, are extremely rare. Finally, collector interest has surged in recent years due to the overall popularity of Lincoln cents as both historical artifacts and investment opportunities. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a beginner, owning a 1989 D. Lincoln penny in exceptional condition is considered a prized achievement in the coin collecting world. But let's not forget the story behind the coin. Every Lincoln penny tells a tale of American history. The 1989 D. penny was minted during a period of great economic and political change in the United States. It represents not only the legacy of Abraham Lincoln but also a moment in time when pennies were still a key part of everyday transactions. Today, as coins of that era become increasingly scarce, they serve as a tangible link to the past, allowing collectors to hold history in their hands. For those looking to acquire a 1989 D. Lincoln penny, it is crucial to understand the current market trends. The value of these coins is influenced by factors such as mint condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Coins that have never been circulated and maintain their original luster can fetch prices close to $900 or even higher at auctions or through private sales. Even circulated examples, if well preserved, can attract significant attention from collectors eager to complete their Lincoln cent sets. This makes it not only a fascinating collectible but also a smart investment for those who understand the coin market. At RF Coins, we believe that